it's Leprechaun, and welcome. I've got to take the headphone off my other. Better. Welcome back to Hello Charlotte, episode 2, Requiem Aeternam Deo. We're just talking to C. Didn't realise that was the same character as the one we saved. It's his face just looks different. Yes, it could have been worse if it wasn't for your intervention. The nurse patched me up a little. She said I'll recover soon. Although I still appear to have trouble with verbal communication. I see. Is it true that you are the god of this world? No wonder you're curious. That is the only thing I'm sure of since my awakening in this form. In fact, I tried to get rid of this vessel immediately. But who would have known that a human's preservation instinct was this strong? I couldn't put a scratch on myself. I was afraid of the pain. Curious, right? Not only that, I do not know the reason I am here. Needless to say, it is not the only great inconvenience, but also a waste of time. I want to get rid of this body as soon as possible, but there is surveillance everywhere. Kind of ironic that the rules forbid self-harm, but not violence, isn't it? That's why I'm looking for a way out. Say, do you wish to aid me? When I return to my heavenly domain, I'll definitely... Look! She's about to jump! What, really? That Isla? Huh? That was good. What? Annoyingly, I found myself running outside. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning. What's with the commotion? I can't see. I know her. It's our class rep, Scarlet Isla, an all-A student and a student council member. Oh, she's pretty! An athlete and an unrivaled beauty, who always gets what she wants. An ideal person. We never really spoke, but she was always the one to establish discipline in our class. Now that I think of it, Scarlet Isla was a scary person. Unapproachable and reserved, she gave off an air of intimidation by her very presence. Why would such a strong person give up on her very life? Now I'll never know. Artificial sun rose upon the school, the students and the ambulance workers who arrived. Scarlet Isla was no longer in this world. And where the hell am I? What? Right, I don't have a task. This is gonna be fun. Can I have my piano lesson? Hey. Hi, Aiden. So you didn't forget our piano lesson? How could I? Good. Well then, come join me. Shall we play a prelude to events about to unfold? That's adorable. I wonder why he has antlers though. Is that ever going to get addressed or... Thank you for spending time with me, Aiden. It's my pleasure. Is that it? Aww. Soap skin machine. It's not that I like it because there's soap in the band title. Bennett said once. The ones he asked me to learn were Spherical and Turbine Womb. Shoujo Manga Anthology. This one's not mine. I think I just saw something I shouldn't have. Let's put it back where it was, Seth. No, let's keep it. Children's style. This one is my favorite. It's pretty easy to learn too. Game sheet music for piano. Hey. Felix and Bennett bought this one for Christmas. There are plenty of movie scores too. Jazz for your fingernails. Oh. There's a... yes. There's a My Chemical Romance full discography. Classical music. Yes. Classic emo, I don't know what you're on about. So that these your servants can, with all their voice, sing your wonderful feats, clean the blemish of our spotted lips, O St. John. Trois, no, I can't say that. Can't go in there. Hey. Something happened. Felix is deeply focused. He always takes things. Well, can you talk to me? Oh! I'll look carefully through my memory. Ah, hello there. Shoo. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Come on in. Since I've tutored Felix and Bennett on first aid, they've taken interest in unidentified life form dissection practice. Isn't it wonderful? Bennett refused to use anything but the chainsaw to cut through the specimen, so I had to kindly refuse his offer to participate in this class. Specimen looks like living bowels with eyes. Thanks for answering my question. Well, now what? I don't know, I don't really have anything to do. What's this handwriting? I socialized. Once. I'm exhausted. Let's have a little nap, shall we? Dude, the last time we had a nap, we got dragged into a world that I did not want to get dragged into. Oh lord, what is this? I've changed my mind. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep. Perchance to dream, aye, the pangs of time, the rub, fearing the pale cast of troubles, the and arrows of fortune. I don't like. Hello there. Apologies for that little speech test. Your language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You. Don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. It seems like, despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. So we took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. Feel free to refer to us as Frey from now on, if you feel like it. After all, our appearance right now is one of a male Pythia. Oh, am I dreaming? Technically you are. However, the fact that we'll meet the next time you go to sleep and the next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake by night. Aye. Wasn't it us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. A girl from my class committed suicide. A pity. Were you friends? We weren't. Acquaintances? Not really. A complete stranger then, should it matter? Don't put it like that. We're classmates. You are sorrowful now that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during her lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, I just... She was so unapproachable. An ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that you gave up completely. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only so that you'd be honest with yourself. Wouldn't anyone be sad if somebody died? I'm afraid I cannot understand that. If that person wasn't important to you up until this point, why do you feel down? No, even worse, you feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, you have no reason to be. So why not be true to yourself? Is human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Empathy, huh? You humans have a rather twisted way of understanding it. If death because of some specimen you weren't involved with bothers you, then why not bawl your eyes out whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate? That animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl, just to make your supper delicious, no? It's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. But in the end it is. You're all animals, yet your kind puts yourselves above all. Oh my, what a plot twist. Who would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans? Ah, it truly never ceases to amaze me how humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. You never understand. How can you know of the sadness of losing someone if you and Pythtias were all connected? And united you stayed even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Do you really think it was always this way? That all Pythtias willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Frey laughs. It echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish to. Isn't it safer like that? Although I would love to confess more, it looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. What was that? Who can it be at this hour? Oh my god, give me a minute. Front door. Okay. Hold on. Only this time... The only time I used the The only time I use a door and nobody opens it. Oh, the irony. No, it can't be. Umbrella Man, what brings you at this hour? Do I need a reason to visit you? Look, I've even borrowed a schoolboy vessel to pretend I'm your classmate in case anyone else is here. Which is not the case today. I'll make tea. Now, what with a suspicious look? I've merely come for a friendly chat. You see, I've received no orders from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off. Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes once in an eternity. Umbrella Man chuckles at his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? I suppose it is. You always seem so busy. And believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you needn't have. Why so? I'll spare you the details, but there's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. That's just cruel. See, he's a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I'd put it this way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending. No matter what you or your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I made myself clear. Anyhow, I'm glad to see you in high spirits despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? Oh, just 1 second. Sorted, I just had something caught in my throat. It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles under your eyes have gotten darker, skin colour more pale than ever. Have you been eating properly? I don't feel like it recently. My, you have a doctor living under one roof with you. Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even more? You're right, I really should. Yet you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. Ah, so that's the reason you're reluctant to take measures, I see. Oh, youth. I used to be young too once, you know? That sounds weird when you say it wearing a boy's face. Hush, this is merely a vessel after all. Pay it no mind. Anyhow, friendly chat aside, recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension has been increasing. Screens and doors, locks malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing, a living hell. Do you know anything in regards to that matter? Anything you have to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle has. My, don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. Might it be that your body has begun to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse rotting inside you? And you put it in such a light-hearted tone, I'm almost not worried about what will eventually happen to me. Death is merely a release, my dear. Still, leaving this world might be too early for me, sir. The Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, it is your choice, as it was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Right, you don't. Just keep it in mind that the Oracle is no longer the divine being you met 3 years ago. She was 12. For it's naught but the rotting corpse of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, with your very mind giving it shape. A parasite of your mind. That's what my employer would say anyway. And look at the time, I'm afraid I'm asleep. While your humble puppeteer will scold me for robbing you of sleep hours. Right, Mr. Seth? Yes. See you, Umbrella Man. Stay well. Umbrella Man leaves. Well, that was a weird conversation. So essentially, Chloe. Charlotte is dying. Oi. Welcome back, Miss Wiltshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. Is that so? Well then, I won't burden you with conversation. Instead, how about a bedtime story? And don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. Is that so? Well, then there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember? So make yourself at home. Oh, there she is. Now back to the story. Do you know the tale of the incomplete... I do! I remember that. In our land during the pre-Oracle era, it was part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished. And the one who reads it had to write the ending themselves. Oh, that's cool. It's surprising just how much one can learn about another person just by having them write a few sentences. Want to try listening to my own version? I don't have the other choice, do I? So much for free will, right? Well then. A pitiful ink-black princess that looked for the minds alike, who ended up in a prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end there. Time passed, and the Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. The two became... Gay. The two became acquaintances shortly after, and Ink Princess was free from her imprisonment. Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained the power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Yet, having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she became stained with Ink Princess's pitch-black colour. Day by day, Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet-black ink, until she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. She fell asleep, huh? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Mr. Wiltshire calls you? What a joke. You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You aren't even supposed to exist in this world. I know, you must be looking for answers, but I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wiltshire is an unreliable narrator. Are you just gonna drop that on me? Is that... Oh! It's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no! Anri hates when I'm late. Hurry up, use the warp cube. Of course, silly. Skipping school is against the rules. You should know that better than anyone. Today we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep, remember? This cafeteria is not where I want to be. Oh, Anri, hey! What up? Anri! My direction. Miss Warhol? In the Pythtias. Charlotte Wiltshire. Yes? Why didn't you come eat lunch with me yesterday? Oh shit. I waited and waited and waited until everyone left until the bell rang, but you never came. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went straight home after that happened, you know? Hold it so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought you hated me. I thought... There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. You did the opposite, you lie. I don't like Anri. Please forgive me. I won't do that anymore. Do you promise? I promise. I'll have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. What the fuck? Oh god, is it? Oh, what the fuck? Hey kid. Oh. Alright. Oh god. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? Which part of the body do I talk to first, I wonder? Ah! Wait, I actually have to try and... There's no effect. So you just have to talk to it a bunch? Yes, I think that's what I have to do. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Do I just keep going until one of us dies? Ah. Socialization successful. What? What was any of that? Let's start our class. Today's topic is the world. The house is the world. The house has 11 floors in total, with its structural elements changing their location on a monthly basis. A11 all transportation in the house is carried through using elevators and warp technology. The food in the house. Oh, okay. The waste is disposed of by omnicubes. The materials necessary for production are generated by omnicubes. It is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely by omnicubes, whose intelligence exceeds humanity's by 400%. Oh no, not again. Are you okay, Miss Wiltshire? I don't think she's okay. I'm alright, I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. You need to talk to someone. Where's the bathroom? Changing room. That's my classroom. No, this is my classroom. It's the cafeteria. Okay, where's the bathroom then? First floor. That's the principal's room. Infirmary. Garden. Oh, not again. Oh, it's the amalgamates from Undertale. There is a fly on my screen and I'm not appreciating it. So these are stronger than the other one I fought. It's too busy staring at the phone. This is come on. There we go. Wait, no, I just want to go to the bathroom. I don't know where the bathroom is. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, see? Do any of the taps work? I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ink. Why is there ink? I noticed Steve standing in the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much that I didn't notice him. He washes his face again and again. French opening. Don't you dare! You're sick! Stop it. You'll get blisters on your hands. I can't. I've washed off most of the soup, but I still feel dirtied. Soup? My fellow student smashed my head into warm soup. Oh, it must have felt horrible. Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I can't shake off the feeling of disgust. I see. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. God, will someone check on this girl? She's obviously sick. So I think we're going to leave it there. Oh, I don't want to be in here. I've changed my mind. I'm worried about her. And I'm worried that because we saved C, something bad's going to happen. But I guess we'll find out. So thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, perhaps give it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you next weekend for whatever I'm playing then. So yeah, bye bye.